anyone there? Oh, Doomy, hi. Where is everyone? That's a good question. Maybe they're doing, other things. Hi. So I have, something, that I had heard about this morning, and I really didn't want it to be true, about, RuneScape. Oh, they fucked up the avatars as well, so now my hair clips through my Santa hat. That's not even what I was thinking about. Give me a moment. Let me get this on the screen. Oh no. Oh no. We're too late. Okay. So I'm just gonna zoom in on the chat box here. I'm gonna ask if you notice anything in particular, whilst I finish setting up some stuff. My car insurance was $400 this month, by the way. Words. There are words there. However, is it the proud title? No. It's related, though. Car is fine. It just was a lot of payment for my car insurance this month. Is it supposed to be written? No. No. Okay. So, there is a very conspicuous piece of text that is missing. Previously, when you logged in on every day of June, you'd get that message in your chat box. This morning, they got rid of it. I'm so tired, man. Like... Also, they fucked up my new avatar. They apparently, like, updated the avatars. And, now I'm frozen with this fucking face. With hair that clips through my, my hat that I've had. Like, this is an item that has existed since Classic. So the fact that we have clipping issues here. Wait, this isn't even the hairstyle I had. They get rid of it. If I... What, if I... It's not Christmas. Doesn't matter if it's not Christmas. It's a good item. I really like that idol. I'm gonna have to, like, change it. Assuming that I keep playing RuneScape. Oh my goodness. Look at the fucking livesy walk. I procrastinated too late to start a bike ride. Oh, no. Yeah, it's fair, I guess. Oh, this looks weird. I don't like this. What if I can go episode 5 as a name? It's a good name. Can't have shit in Detroit. What hair do I have? Legacy hair? Does this count? I don't even know what any of these are. Hairstyles. Yeah, they... So it doesn't clip in the chat box. But it does clip... Here. Why change it? The CEO of Jagex, parent company of this, is a homophobe. He removed Pride last year because gay and trans people were controversial content. Never mind that one of the major gods in the game, God of Justice Armadil, is gay. Had 2 husbands. There's the Elven Law is very trans-inclusive. One of the more famous elves used like crystal shape-shifting powers to transition with. One of the major characters in the lore, Karos, is Pan. Another fan-favorite character, Zanuck, is bi. 2 of the coolest characters in the game, Karasi and her girlfriend, Jessica. Karasi's like my favorite RuneScape character. Maybe Laniakia as well, but I really like Karasi. Did they update the old NPCs? They didn't. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, no, I hate that. Can't use justice runes, too woke. Yeah, can't have the god of justice, Armadillo. So they get to keep the old one, but the players get this weird one. God, this sucks. Like, it was fine. I guess I'll get used to it in time. Maybe it's just because I got attached to the old one that I'd had for so long. Credits on Pokopia. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna put my walk back on. Actually, you know what? I guess since we're doing this, did they actually fix the issue with women wearing the third age mage robe? Nope. Still have an invisible midriff. They deleted my stomach. They took it out. They took it away from me. Is my back still broken if I use my fun walk override? Yeah, like this. Okay, looks like they actually did fix. So yeah, previously the backbone was detached and it would look really weird. But the fact that it clips is weird. Yeah, it took him away. Can't have shit in Gilmore. You know, the old devs said, like, you know, homophobia didn't exist in the realm of Gillinor, but I guess we're under new management now. Zamorak's the new CEO. No, well, luckily I already killed Zamorak. Or I defeated him, rather. I banished him from this plane. You guys saw me do it. This was a while ago. But yeah, no, I did defeat Zamorak. I think twice on stream. It was a very inefficient kill, but I did it. Wait, hang on, this Santa hat doesn't clip, but my red one does. What? Oh yeah, okay, I was gonna say, if they took away my pride flag banner, realistically I don't have the power to do anything, but like, I would have been a little upset if they'd taken away my pride banner. But yeah, kinda sucks. You wanna say something, but you're worried it won't come out right? I mean, I felt like I had a little... Okay, so little update, I guess. They didn't outright remove it. They just made it so that it only happens once when you log in. So previously, it was like whenever you logged in for the day, you would get the little Happy Pride message. And now it's just the very first time you log in June. God forbid people be happy, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna do something that will be very calming for my nerves. And will definitely not cause me to get upset about anything. Keep putting gay stuff to piss off the CEO. Canon sexualities and law. TC. Sewer system. I already know, do I? I'm not sure I do. Brother, Bounty OG! Where's Samus? Speed tie, by the way. That's a disaster. That's not, though. So Scarfed Garchomp. Snowdrop dodged. Fuck, that did a lot. OMORI OST 128 is Ready Steady Go, yeah. Slid. Stamina, son. It hardens in response to physical trauma. Gleamed. You can't hurt me, Garchomp! Sorry if my levels are weird. Wave. Oh, a crit on the Snowdrop as well, damn. Stamina, son. So I'm pretty free to just click this button, right? iPod by number, not by name? Hmm. What do I mean by levels? What do you mean, what do I mean by levels? Can't fake me out. Locked and loaded! Target acquired. I've got them in my sights. Shot. Nobody is dating something heartbreaking. Wow, wow. Charizard. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Ah, shoot, I would thought they were gonna like parts into thingy. What's gay romantic? Huh? I imagine it would be that you are homo-romantic. At the bucket! Oh, you dummy. Ballin'! Don't do that. Don't do what? Locked and loaded! Target acquired. I've got them in my sights. Shot. Why would I do that? Why would I do what? I won! The opponent. Oh, why would the opponent solo meme? Yeah, good fucking question. I don't know. Brother, Brother, look at this! Brother, Brother, finished the Kazooie Pokedex. Nice. Axel, where's the dead estate? Pox and the Chomp. Unfortunately, doesn't begin to describe. Oh, they're scarfed as well. Unfortunate doesn't begin to describe. This game rewards blind luck and nothing else. I'm beyond convinced. My play was superior, my preparation was superior, and I still lost. Slid. If I get flinched again, there's no justice in this world. There's no justice in this world. Like, it's that simple. Oh, my dad's calling me. How the fuck did that not kill? Hello? I was on switching, wasn't it? Bing. How did that not kill? Let's go for the double. Damn. Max special defense. He would have had to have been. I can try artsy. Shot. Parted. The char. Of course, the char. Why didn't I think of that? See, bro can just switch out the fucking Sinistra, protect with the Delphox, then switch the Sinistra back in. Like, flinching twice in a row really fucking sucks. Like, there's just no other words for it. It just sucks. Kick. Wow. Yeah, why wouldn't it kill? This is what we're doing. Not even a little bit? Wait, not even a little bit what? Why does Life View work when you use Protect? Why does that interaction work when no other support move works like that? I have to know. Why is Life View the sole exception to the rule? We got rid of the fucking char at least. That crit actually mattered. But now they can part. Can they part? How many Pokemon do they have? If they have more than 2 Pokemon, then it's a disaster. Foxed. Yeah, they can still part. Damn. Why am I clapping? Did you not hear the words I was saying with the claps? Not faked. Not waved. Oh right, it's lost its fucking special drops, hasn't it? If there's any justice in this world, the Delphox misses the 10% on the heat wave. If there is any justice in this world. Gets encore. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not give it encore? Fucking hell, what a disaster. Unfortunate doesn't begin to describe. This game rewards blind luck and nothing else. I am beyond convinced at this point. My play was superior, my preparation was superior, and I still lost. Bloody hell, what a disaster. Wolfie can't perish! Oh, Wolfie can't perish! VA thing is something that rarely happens. I'm getting a whole Spotify play. Wait, what? Huh? Why? What? I don't understand. Giddy old man Tobbert. Where's Robert? Monkey D and Gengar. Oh, Wolfie can't perish you! Veiled. I wish I had knockoff on this thing, that'd be nice.
Wow, look cute. Holy shit, what happened to you? Nothing just happened. Are you okay? I don't even know. I don't even know.
Hope that was okay. Hope that was, audible. Reno Tobo Hisageri Ododa. How do you like my high jump kick? That did fucking nothing. Slimed by Sludge Bomb. Well lived. Kick, that didn't... It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Whoa.
Blocked.
Whoa.
Gengar got. Okay, that's very good. Okay. Okay, that's very good. Parted. That's very bad. That's the last. They have their own arch. Oh wow, okay. Interesting. How much will this do? A lot. I wonder if they go into... Yeah, they definitely go... Yeah, yeah. I've lost. I just realized. Because of that, I can't now... If I try to set rain with the thing, they're just gonna Mega Evolve with the thingy. So it's a disaster. Unless they predict it and decide to not. She very well could. They didn't Mega Evolve, they just went for the blind 50%. 50%, by the way! Bro! unfortunate doesn't begin to describe my experience with Pokemon Champions. This game rewards blind luck and nothing else. I'm beyond convinced at this point. My play was superior, my preparation was superior, and I still lost. My god, what a fucking joke. Jesus, have I not suffered enough? They ruined my RuneScape character, they got rid of the pride messages in RuneScape. I got hit by a 50-50 blizzard that then froze me, a 10% by the way. Today isn't my day. Joke's on you, it's never my day. What a fucking joke. Hello. How are you? Maybe we have some Aubrey gaming. I need that voice clip of Arthas going, "I'm so tired." I need that on my soundboard. Can I play Friday Night Funkin' next? No. Chris, I got hit by a 50 accuracy blizzard that then froze me. I flinched twice in a row to a Choice Scarf Rock Slide. Life DU works through Protect for some godforsaken reason. Oh yeah, Mod North also got rid of the pride message for RuneScape logging in. It means everything. There's a particular mix of it means everything that I really like, actually. I've got one. Yeah, let's swap to this. Did the Lucario protect, or did I just miss? I'm assuming the Lucario tried to kill... No, they protected, didn't they? So humid out there? Yeah. This is gonna outspeed me now. Hopefully they CC'd into Pelipper or Sphered. Spherical. Can we hit the high jump kick? Kicked. Okay, that's very good. Okay. That's very good. Winded. Doesn't Luke get detect? Yeah, if it got detect, it should run detect. The cat you met has a unique coat pattern. Dorganite! Uh-oh. Okay. You don't like Lucario for the same reasons that I dislike Charizard. What a disaster. Winded. Or you prep. Yeah, don't call us that. Reno go the speedo dodo. Oh, I lived. Back on the scene with the immaculate team. Oh my god, that did damage! Big crit on the Militech. That's fine. You've done enough, Snowdrop. That's enough. Locked and loaded. Target acquired. I've got them in my sights. Shot. I really like this mix though. It's this one's called It Means Nothing. Oh wow. Yep, can't do much about that. Darn. Honestly, I should have kicked into the fucking Dragonite, but oh well. Dragon Claw, Dragon Claw. Stamina, son. It hardens in response to physical trauma. You can't hurt me, Dragonite. Locked and loaded. Target acquired. I've got them in my sights. I got the Kairyu in my sights. Pshoo! Ritarasi. Rust. One more turn of rain. Ugh. Oh. Ballin'! I'm sure everyone is familiar with Manifest. I'm sure you guys don't know what Last Manifest is. Nope. No idea. Locked and loaded. Pew! Shot. I won! Jeez, I had to fight for that. I actually had to fight for that one. Huh? What? What? Huh? I won, but then I ranked down. Okay. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired. Where is it? Here we go. I found it.
I'm so tired.
A little bit quiet.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. What a fucking catastrophe. It means nothing. I mean, if you have the raw soundbite by itself... Yeah, that was the video, yeah. I would love the raw soundbite. When are we gonna get, like, TC Bad Luck in Pokemon compilation? Do-do-do. I'm so tired. Bird. You can deliver it to play in? Wait, why can't you deliver it to me? Did the video? No, but like the soundbite. I guess at some point I can oh, I have to win one more battle for the Floette badge. Guess I know what we gotta do. We gotta go to Blau, we gotta bring Floette and we gotta win. What button? Huh? I ranked down to rank 4. But now I'm rank 3. is that how that works? I'm playing World's End Valentine Manic version by Carrot113. Gengar. Gallade is really good here, but Is it? Is Gallade good here? You got Tailwind on that thing, obviously. You got Sand Rush. They got the scales. You can. Oh, I messed up. I should have swapped Pelipper back out. Shame you can't cancel. How do you like my flying knee kick? Is my mic muted? No, I'm locking in. Locking the fuck in. Send me a line. Which one is this? Okay. So there's a thing that I want to test. I would have gone to like the soundsresource.com, like see if they were there. But I can do that at some point, I suppose. Oh, that was a name for you. Oh, I didn't compile the code. Oh, okay, no, I need to also make the standing sprites for am I alright if you type it? Wait, type what? Hi Squidward meme. I'm not sure what that one is. I need to make the standing sprites for Jill. Who's Jill? Genocide Jack. But they themselves call themselves Jill. Okay, where the fuck are these? Whoa. Where are these sprites even kept? I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, she's an altar of Toko. It sure is a nice day to run. It sure is nice to run my own bakery in the Origins universe. Greetings, Interceptor. Oh, fuck! Okay. So it would be in DR1 data, all texture, okay. Yup. Yup. I got you. So it'll be stand 10. 14 through 20 or 30. Here we go. Yeah! Okay, here we go, here we go.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Your pain shall be legendary.
You will know endless torment.
You will know endless torment.
You will know endless torment.
You will know endless torment. Your pain will be legendary. I gotcha, okay. Maybe I'll say, what's your question, soldier? Well, my rules for stream chat, I should have them, they should be somewhere, like, accessible, right? Like, aren't they, like, in the chat thing? that you can see. I guess my primary one is like, you know, we don't discriminate against anyone. We don't roleplay. Yeah, you shouldn't share your age, yeah. That's another one. Okay, fair enough. I appreciate you looking, Doomy. Uh-oh. Tongue. Yep, that's Jill. So really, yeah, it's really just this little bit. Carpets eating your bed. Well, don't do that. I'll do. What will do? Okay, so which one is this? This would probably be standing. Stand 1019. Okay. The cat's name is Carpet. Yeah. No, I gathered. It's a fun name for a cat. Oh, it's quite warm actually. I might actually open my window. I guess you're gonna see the differences between like the edits here. So this is like the vanilla sprites. I'm essentially just like dragging my like half sprite, like half body edits as like smart objects, so that I can then like resize them until they like are just about like, you know, fit, and then just like, you know, erase them until they, you know, it's a little bit too big. Very technical here on Tactical Cupcake's channel. That's pretty close. Yeah, that should be fine. Control H, yeah, there we go. The skirt's a different colour. Oh, the hair's different as well, fuck. Right back. Ooh, resize it. Is this still a embedded smart object? Okay. Hello? Why can I not change the size of this?
Right now.
Why can I not change the size of this? Grid back on? Oh, shift. Oh, what have I done? Oh no. No, it's a disaster. Sent a thing in DMs.
Glad you could make it, Uther. As if I could forget. Listen, Uther. There's something about the plague you should know.
These are different.
Oh no. We're too late. These people have all been infected. They may look fine now, but it's just a matter of time before they turn into the undead. This entire city must be purged. Glad you could make it, Uther.
Is that the original, or is that different?
This entire city must be purged.
This entire city must be purged. Okay, why can I not, like... Smart. Okay, there we go. It's a little too big. That's essentially it. We'll copy paste that just to have a clone of it. Rasterize it. What am I looking for? Where is it? This thing. Okay. No, this thing. Like that. Too small. A bit too small, but whatever. Be fine. Take the bottoms of the braids here, just pop them onto the other ones, it'll be fine, no one will know. Braided. I like saying the Strathon Purge dialogue myself, but it's still funny. So we can erase most of this actually. It's really just like a skirt that needs to stay, isn't it? Whee! This is a decent running gag, yeah. Where the huh? Where'd the braid go? Oh, there it is. Code corroded. Glad you could bake it, Uther. Watch your tone. You may be the waiter, but I'm still your superior as a chef. You are not my chef, that boyardee. Interesting, like in the sprite, like the her hairbands like have texture, or they don't have texture rather. Oh no, yeah, but in the bust up, that's what these are called. It does have texture. Fascinating. Maybe this should go on top then. No, that was the wrong one. This one? There we go. Okay. Looks like bottom of where is this braid? That? Oh, that's the braid, okay. Interesting. Wait, hang on. Let's get rid of that. Let's hide this, or this rather. What? Okay, hang on. I'm getting confused now. How come here... But... in this one...
What? 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 What?
One of the streams running gags can fit Chihiro as well. What code corroded? Tongued. We need this. We need this. Nope, wrong one. Where is it? It's this one. That's the wrong one. What the? That one. Okay. There we go. Okay.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Appreciate it. Okay, where is this fucking braid? There it is. Give it up. Yeah. Okay. Technology! Woo! Whoa. Beautiful, okay, nice. Whoop. This one is what? 20. Okay.
20.
$21. I think this is my least favorite vanilla Jill sprite that I'm about to show on the screen. Lights. I don't like it. Oh, this one's a completely different pose. What am I working on? The standing sprites for the courtroom sprites. She's very, like, pixelated, isn't she? Damn. Okay, why don't I just get, like, one of her other, like, standing sprites? Does she have any sprites where her arms are folded? She does, okay. Yeah, I can just use these ones. Most of the other ones have her with her arms folded, so I'll just use these ones anyway. Because I'm replacing that one with this one anyway. Higher. Hello, Bancho. I'm so tired. Should probably like be memorizing like the dimensions here, so I don't have to keep fucking doing this with every single one. It's too small now. Oh, that's pretty spot on, actually. It's 239, 351. Oh, what? So I'd put this over 21. What? Fuck, I wish I'd remembered, like, what the, what I had just said, like, the dimensions that I had changed that thing to, yeah. this, right? No, 352, 123. We can drag this one in, and we can resize this one as well. $240, $162. No, it's $240, $352. So this needs to be $240 width. You're quite popular. What makes you say that? Should be the same dimensions. Episode 6 when? Forward. This 27? You feel like you could be more motivated in Pokopia? I mean, there is that DLC, that free DLC that's coming out later, isn't there? Hello, Banjo. paste. Probably should have made like the edits from these sprites in the first place, shouldn't I? Darn. Oh well. Can't exactly go back on it now. I was more motivated, maybe. Well, not more motivated, like more skilled. Close enough. There's paid DLC as well? I didn't even know that. Okay, which one is this? I need to do 14 as well, damn. There's a few more that I need to do right now at the very least for what I currently have written. Pride related question. What's your question, soldier? What's a butch lesbian? Typically someone who identifies as a lesbian, and has a more typically masculine gender presentation. Oh, whoops. Oh damn, why is she like, she's like shifted up. Yeah, that's a problem. Merge. Visible. Have I found it? Beefed. Okay, 28, 29, I need 29. This would be 29, okay. What Italoids do I like besides Teto? I actually don't know any others yet. Sorry. The blinking made you think she was moving and it scared you? I'm sorry. Oh right, I need to do this one. This one I might just make an edit. No, I mean, I already did the fucking thing. Hang on. So quirky. Kinda quirky. So the original characterization, just kinda quirky. Two new monitors. Oh, perfect. There we go.
Blum,
It's like Yoshi.
blum, 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 bum, blum, blum, blum. Blum, bum, blum, blum, blum.
Okay, okay. Thoughts on Digital Circus X Fortnite? Why is Gangle not one of the skins? She literally, you know, with the Tommy gun and everything. Also, they gave Pomni some curves. Like the 34 artists are gonna have a fucking field day. Three monitors is too many? Nah, I mean, I've seen people with 3 monitors. Too late for a Cupcane VA? It is not. I'm not sure if I can do a good Cupcane voice, though. Or a Cane voice at all, rather. Kinda quirky. Guys, she's just so quirky. How Spike Chunsoft depicted her. So quirky. Ragatha abstracted. Sucks. Who made you take this cursed relic? Who could have done this? Now you're in Fortnite, Pomni! You're cranking fucking 90s, Pomni! Ha ha! You like 2? I have 2. I will now collect my royalties, glitch. Did I manifest it? Yeah, don't spoil the new, the last act. Last act spoilers is immediate ban. Like, no questions. Just done. I'm in Fortnite, Pomni! Ha ha! It's been way too long since I've done it. Like, I'm really out of practice with it. That was my get into character line. But I don't think I can do the voice anymore.
In that moment, I was stunned by fear. I should be practicing this voice, but I'm really I'm out of practice. Are you okay with these?
There's a new one, a new what? A new fork knife or a new digital circus? They released it as like in theaters. Hat trick. I like that. That's what I named my what's it? Cinderace. Don't think I can do the voice. Does the voice? No, but like
I'm sorry.
Hands. Oh, what? Oh, hello. never beat it in front often. Yeah. So this one's, what, 23? Okay. There's a couple more that I need to do, but, for now at least, these are all the ones that I've used in the script so far. I did just type a bunch of random voice-like lines there as well, because I just want to know, like, what they are. Check DMs? Whoa. What's this? I can't play it on stream or get copy claimed, but that's very funny. Yeah, no, I have not been looking at anything like that. Artsy, like I've stayed so far away from like anything related to it. I wonder if I can get the shine in my eyes back. Do I deserve that as a little treat? Okay, let's put these into video game. Control C. Your hand hurts, so you keep icing it. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good. Okay. Let's compile code. I haven't done any voice acting for Chapter 2's trial. And there may be like some things that I'm not sure what they do. So I'm gonna... Because I wrote like a bunch of new dialogue for like, you know, when Jill first appears. And I want to test like, you know, how that goes. So it is gonna be it is like obviously gonna be an unfinished product. So you're gonna hear the original Jill lines, and they're not gonna match up with the sprites. They're not gonna match up with what's written. I just want to like write them down. Like, so I have like a document like that I've been writing down, like, you know, what like the voice line IDs correspond to like what lines. snapped. Bangin' bumper. I don't have any conditional lines yet in this trial either. I didn't put many in the first one. I should go back and add more. Oh, this is just like a strict upgrade, isn't it? That's your health. Figure out how to use FL Studio on mobile. Okay.
Let's begin.
Feel like you already knew the answer to the question. You'd like to ask which question, soldier?
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
That's not. Yeah, right. That's not a contradiction.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
There you go. No, that's wrong. You're gonna hear fucking Mokoto lines. Yeah,
It was cuffed
Mokoto
from
lines.
the wound on the victim's head. As far as I'm... You...
Yay! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous... What? Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
I think this is white noise.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
Yep.
I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No,
that's wrong.
He's very creepy, yeah.
I might know one reason.
What?
I found this file. While I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put...
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Oh, sure, why not?
More importantly, it outlines, according to the file, the first is that of...
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other character.
Never made public?
Why don't you tell them?
Sure, yeah. Why don't I? There you go!
Apparently, in every genocide other than the killer,
However, Chihiro is So, there's only... It's because the culprit in this case...
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie! What?
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec.
Could probably put a counter here.
Toko has, like, bloodophobia.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle.
Okay, let's see. I should have changed the word here. Let's see if the word I changed it... Did it fit? It did! Nice! Now I understand.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
You're gonna hear, like, how the dialogue that I wrote differs from the vanilla dialogue, because what's being spoken is the vanilla dialogue.
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have... what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
There you go!
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
Right, let's see.
That's right. Think back.
I remember to change this, yeah. Interesting that she's not sepia-toned like everyone else.
She was acting funny, that's for sure.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
By comparison.
In other words, within her is one personality that...
So when Toko trapped herself in her...
The reason she locked herself in her... it was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend.
Fiend.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
You're about to learn how much of a bastard Byakuya is, if you haven't seen this before.
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech,
What a
Toko and
fucker.
I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
I'm telling you!
Toko counter!
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
There's a Byakuya counter in here later as well.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, but in spite of that...
You said if I... That's the only
Such ignorance.
Such ignorance.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
It's not how that works. It's not how that works.
I tried! I swear I
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Not how that works.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
Okay. I wrote a ton of new stuff here. Let's see if I did it correctly or not.
The person you don't mean.
The spoken dialogue is vanilla. The writing, some of it's vanilla, some of it I changed.
Do you understand?
Yeah, okay. So I'm also, because this is new dialogue. So there obviously isn't voice acted lines here. So I just put like a bunch of like chapter any, like generic lines. I just wrote random numbers. So I'm going to, like the rush bit. Oh, that's vanilla, yeah. Because it was voice acted, yeah. I forgot to change that. You should read only? Yeah, I would read only, yeah. I mean, I could... Hang on a minute. I was about to say, like, I can mute it, but then that would mute my desktop audio. Hang on, where am I? Okay. So, yeah, I guess I should remove the camera cuts there. And I accidentally... Wait, what? Why did that... Huh? Oh my god, I used the wrong fucking, line breaks. Have I used the long... Oh no, just that one I used the wrong line break, okay. So we can get rid of these two camera pans. We don't need them twice. You hope people don't think that about your system? I certainly don't. Byakuya is just a bastard.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
That's a reused Makoto line.
Such ignorance. Don't make me repeat myself. Yes.
Yes. So rather than... Because in vanilla, I think Jill just like sneezes or something and then she switches into... Or Toko sneezes or something and switches to Jill. I wrote this as Byakuya like... Because I also wrote in a flashback, so we'll see if I wrote that incorrectly. We have a flashback to when we went to the library to try and find the Genocide Jack case file, and we noticed it's missing. And we was like, oh, Byakuya must have taken it. So Byakuya took it so that he can pull it out. He opens it, like, to the page, like, you know, with all of, like, the blood on it. And, like, thrusts it into Toko's face to, like, trigger her to, you know, to switch. Which is obviously a very evil thing to do. But that's kind of the point, because Byakuya is a bastard. I think I even have, like, the fear counter there as well, because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So he was like, this is like a flat yes. $44, okay. Because you can, so, okay, so I'll scroll through this a bit. You can see, like, I've just put, like, random numbers here for these. Yeah, like, random numbers here. Just so that I can figure out, like, what some of these lines are. Because I'm gonna have to change these later anyway, but I thought I might as well, you know, note them down whilst I have them. we lock him up for that? Oh, don't worry. Byakuya reached back and pulled out a book, thrusting its open pages into Toko's face. Wait, that's the case files. Oh, whoops. Okay. Ah. So that's the wrong background, but I did the fade out correctly. But not the fade back in. Where did I go wrong there? Something in here went wrong. There was a flashback earlier here, wasn't there? I can just copy that. I'll just copy the fade in. It's like right here, yeah. I was gonna put like a Hina counter in there as well, wasn't I? Hang on. So let's... Don't need Hifumi, obviously. This. What? Hang on. Try adding that in. I think that's the only thing that I was missing. Just that. I don't know whether or not to leave like those lines in with like Byakuya talking about like the rush. Because that kind of shows him being a dick. Because, like, the idea is that, like, he is, you know, in the wrong here. So do I leave that in purposefully to show that, or do I change that? Oh, I forgot to add, like, the other counters, didn't I? Damn. I was gonna add, what, a Hina counter, wasn't I?
Aoi Asahina.
Oh, there's some potential for some Monokuma counters as well later on.
Asahina.
Here we go. Okay. What's the introduction of arcs in One Piece? One Peeve, oh sorry. Yeah. Oh, that's a different thing. Probably still a place to put an Asahina counter in here somewhere. Yeah, right here. No, wait, no, because that's not countering. That would be countering Toko's statement there, which I don't want to do. Did it ever get in one of those lines? You knew it was coming, you couldn't help yourself? vandalized your pages. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong!
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Serious
Well,
question,
I mean,
is that who?
Come on! There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so speaking of genocide, yeah, I don't know who that is.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm case closed.
But that's impossible!
Oh yeah, I can change the
Why?
the white noise text as well.
I mean, there's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong!
I guess it's some.
What more according to the first?
Oh,
What more?
never.
Why?
There you go!
Other.
However. So, how did the culprit? There's. It's because the culprit.
No fucking.
You're saying
Yes.
What?
Genocide Jack's true.
Hey, okay, Toko
Is Toko Genocide?
That's where
Another
Hina
riddle.
counts a good guy. Now I understand.
They thought.
Perfect. Toko's.
There you go!
That.
She was acting.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, in other words,
Yes,
so
Sakura
when
is
Toko
a
trapped
woman.
herself in.
the reason she locked herself in her, it was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
Yeah.
I do believe what she's... No.
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
This is all a lie.
I'm telling you!
What?
You promised!
You...
You
Such ignorance. How many times... But you weren't able to do it. You... But your effort... Well...
You...
Do you understand?
I think I.
Such ignorance. Don't make me repeat. Yes.
What? Why do you not fade back in? Why? Why? Yeah, flashbang. Yeah, Doomy, I haven't done any voice acting for it yet. I want to write the new dialogue first before I do that. Like, this is a very early draft of just, like, stuff. Like, this is nowhere near the final product. This stuff, wouldn't it? So how does this differ from what I had? Obviously we don't need this one. Or this one. Out, Kawaii 8, show background, filter none, change 61, black, 0, fade in, UI. Oh, did I not have a fade in? Oh, bruh, I didn't add a fade in. That's what it was, okay. I don't know if there is just like a background image for the ironic you brought Cleo out now whilst I'm doing it. Wait, what's the I don't know what that means. What's the irony? Oh yeah, no, we don't need Fumi here. What 2 changes that to? He's now original boy. Wait, 10. So that does. Virtual boy. Abstraction Digital Circus.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong.
Can we...
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
What?
What? The first is what?
There you go.
Apparently, other...
However, it's because the culprit in this case... No.
You're safe.
Yes. Genocide is...
Okay, I'm gonna save here. Just so I can quickly get back to this slot in the trial.
Now I understand.
Is it because...
Huh?
I think I read that they thought that the suspect might have...
Oh, okay. But...
perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange...
There you go.
You're...
That's right. Think...
She was...
The reason she locked herself, it was to...
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend.
Yeah.
I do what she's trying... No.
Huh?
Last night, she's... And that...
This is all... I'm telling you! You said you wouldn't... What?
You have only this. Besides, you said buttons.
You said if I... That's the old...
Such ignorance. How many times? But you weren't able... But your effort... Well...
Do you understand?
I think I...
Such ignorance. Don't make me repeat. Yes.
Yes. Oh, it's cafeteria. Hey, there we go.
I'm telling you!
Is this all gonna be her going, I'm telling you? Oh, she has random voice lines here. Okay. I'm gonna mute this so that the impact will be preserved, I suppose. Hello, Byakia. Okay. So I'm not sure what happens here. But you get a fade out here. I've shut while stood up blinking slowly. We get a sprite. And I guess we just cut. This is like fade. The fades in. We get like a bunch of different like cuts. Repeatedly. Then it hides her for some reason. So I'm not sure what happens here. Oh, it just, yeah, it pans up. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting that it's still got Toko's, like, thing here. Oh, I know why. It's because this is technically a Toko sprite. So that's why Toko's thing is still there. What did I write here? Yeah. What, were you expecting something closer to this? And then Vanilla Line? You can call me Jill. Genocide Jack is just what the police came up with. Wait, no, that should be correct, right? Oh, no. I did that wrong. Okay, yeah, no, there's a bunch of, like, camera pans over here. I guess I could also write down what these camera pans do. I should do that. So that's a zoom in. Well, we got like Jill's fucking portrait just like Yes. So I should specify this is new dialogue that I wrote. This isn't. This is vanilla. That's vanilla as well. So that's a pan from the ground up, or like a whoop. Diagonal pan. That was a vanilla line from Hifumbo as well. Okay, so funny enough, TC. Pan L over. So what I'm thinking these mean is if the number is higher, then it goes faster. If the number is lower, it's slower. L, I believe, is like the direction the camera comes from. Over... So... That's... that is... TC pan L over 24. Maybe not. Okay. I'll have to... I'm just gonna write this down. Fast pan up. Panned.
You have it wrong.
That might be a better counter phrase for her, actually. $47. Yeah, because right now I have...
Do you understand?
But this one I just got is like...
You have it wrong.
I don't remember ever hearing that one. That's him also saying, you're wrong. Monokuma counter could go in here as well. Someone's playing Chusmas music. Okay, where's the Monokuma counter? Here it is, okay. See, this says TC fixed 08, but it pans from the right. So maybe fixed is like, it doesn't zoom in or out. Was this me or did her like... Did her like name tag like change a bunch there? So there's some more vanilla dialogue here from Byakuya.
This fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
See, pan R over 3. This is like a slow pan to the right.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us?
Slow pan to left. Camera diagonal. Oh no, it's not even diagonal.
If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
Embarrassing. TC Lillian. Trial camera Lillian.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. Have that side of herself exposed.
Bizarre fashion.
Pan R05 is a slow pan down. Slow zoom, camera down low, looking up.
Us to believe you.
Yeah! I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
It just gets like... It's like keeps zooming in. These don't add up. And that's the end of that one. So how was Jill here? How's her characterization here? Hell of a lot more bearable. Is it gonna say, like... I had changed her, like, title as well, I think, because, like... Yeah, they said that ultimate writing prodigy and ultimate murderous fiend. As a placeholder, I just put alter. I could make it, like, ultimate assailant or something, or, like, ultimate... alter. Ultimate, if you will. I don't know. Or I could just get rid of it as well, because, like, it's not Toko, is it? It's Jill. There may be, like, regular Jill sprites here that I didn't edit yet. Oh, hey, I used that term. They just have a fucking... I just realized that I've been using the phrase modus operandi before I... Because I totally forgot that he said that. So, I've been writing Jill for her to kind of have this sort of, you know, dry, measured, serious tone to her, you know? Like... That's an interesting theory. I'm like, this isn't the voice, like, I'd give her. This is my voice, but I just, like, the intonation that I was going for. That's an interesting theory. You've clearly done your homework. It's a shame it's completely false. Whether or not you believe it is irrelevant. I'm not the one who killed that woman. So, like, you know, like, very, like, you know, measured, like, to cut to, like, as a foil to Toko, you know, being, like, very jittery and stammering a lot, right? She would be, like, you know, very, like, well, not like this.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Yeah, so... I hope you'll forgive me for, like... Well, not forgive me. I hope that my characterization of her, like, as I've been writing her, has been significantly better than that. Hasn't Jill actually killed before the school? Well, yeah, obviously. Yes, she has. But what she's saying here is that she didn't kill Chihiro. Because she didn't. She even laughs like Ripperoo. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I mentioned like earlier. Would Ultimate Serial Killer be better? I don't know, because the way I was writing her title, like, not her title, but like, the way I was writing her was like, Oh, I have to finish this before I can. I haven't read this dialogue here. So they're not serial here? I didn't say that. I said that, her motives are a little different. So in the original, like, they just straight up say that, like, oh, she's bloodthirsty. She says, the vanilla words have her say that she is a, quote, textbook split personality. And that, she's bloodthirsty and just kills for the love of the game. In this, I had written it so that, Toko had been attacked and was forced into a situation, like a self-defense situation. And Jill, so like, as I understand it, like, alters are formed through, as a trauma response. So Jill here is an alter so that, you know, if Toko is put into that situation, she doesn't have to deal with, well, not deal, like, she doesn't have to immediately, like, face that trauma in the moment. So so Jill confronts and handle that until, like, you know, it's safe for Toko to, or safe for the two of them to switch again. So rather than killing for the love of the game, she's doing it from a perspective of she is assuming that Toko's life isn't in danger, and she's acting as kind of like a protector of sorts. So she's not denying, you know, that she's killed before, but the scale of it is a bit different, and she's not doing it, you know, purely for the love of the game. She's doing it from, like, what she perceives as doing, you know, again, you know, we're kind of operating on, like, a blue and gray, like, blue and orange morality. Like, she believes that she's doing the right thing in this situation. But obviously, she's missing a lot of context in the moment, right? Like, I think I even mentioned, like, I hinted at it earlier. Let me load back here. She's a prosecutor? Oh, unless that's, like, the actual term. Is that the actual term? I didn't mean to laugh at that, like, if that's the actual term. I thought you were making, like, an Ace Attorney joke. I'm sorry.
Is it because Genocide Jack...
That's the actual term. Okay, fair enough. Thank you for clarifying. I genuinely didn't know that that was the actual term, so I appreciate that. She harms those outside of her system to keep them safe. Yes. 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 So, okay. I'm writing that down in my notes. If that's like the actual term, then I'm writing that down in my notes. Give me a moment. I appreciate you, like, I guess being patient with me as well. Or all of you, rather. I appreciate all of you being patient with me. Yeah, so what I'd written, $37. Wait, where'd 37 come from? Also, no, I didn't say that. So I've written, like, you know, so the way I'm characterizing this is she was attacked by, by a young man, was put in a self-defense, life or death situation. She couldn't handle the trauma from that. It caused her to associate blood with the incident, and extreme guilt or shame caused her to offload it onto Jill, in this case. Just killed 37 people in the game. It's in the profile. Is it? It should be the other way. Wait, what should be the other way around? Are you replying to Doomy? Yeah, let me get my notes on the screen. So these were my notes that I'd written. I just searched defense to get to it. A lot of maybes here, yeah. Because this isn't like, said, this is kind of like what I was like, thinking about. You can see here's like, I got rid of this here. Yeah, thank you for treating you humanely. Okay. No, I mean, like, when you said it should be the other way around. It's somewhere in the Chapter 2 investigation. I'll look through, because I do want to, like, there are some things that I need to, like, retouch on, so I'll look into that again. But yeah, so to explain, like, why the crucifix thing, it's because, like, in this initial instance, I imagine, like, the person who attacked her... I'll actually write this. the initial incident had the person grabbing Toko by the wrists. Oh, I already wrote that. Yeah, right here. I already wrote that. Okay. Yeah, so the reason why, like, you know, she, like, suspends them up like that, like, rather than it being, like, you know, like a, you know, crazy, like, you know, bloodlust kind of thing. Because they grabbed her by the wrist and held her arms out wide, so she puts them in the same scenario that they had done to Toko originally. Did she really do that? Jill does, yeah. In vanilla. In vanilla she does, yeah. Oh yeah, and to explain, because we talked about this like a couple of streams ago, I think, like whether or not to keep the word as bloodlust. I decided, like, we decided upon writing, we decided on being that, she writes bloodlust to act as a red herring. So it makes it look like the scene, that makes the scene of the crime look like a serial killer rather than how she would perceive it as taking care of a perceived threat. It throws would-be investigators off of Toko and more onto looking for a more typical suspect. I put quotes here because this might not be like the... I know that's not like a really accurate term. Would it be accurate to say, like, you know, it causes her Toko to pass out? Then Jill to front when the body wakes up. Most would be investigators, because they like the higher, like, you know, super, like, trained professional detectives, you know. So they, you know, they would be like, you know, more looking for yeah, you know, again, like looking for someone who would, you know, fit that profile of doing this rather than, you know, someone like Toko. But obviously Toko's gonna wake up at the scene and be understandably freaked out because she's gonna wake up and you know, there's suddenly gonna be someone who was previously attacking her, and then in her perspective, someone's attacking her, everything like blinks for a second, and then she like blinks again, and suddenly they're dead, bloodlust is written on the walls, and they're pinned up by their wrists. So naturally she's gonna be a bit freaked out by that and, you know, leave. But also, right, like the prosecutor thing, the type of alter Jill is a prosecutor. She harms those outside of the system to protect those in it. Those that are members of it. Of that system. Okay. Good. Oh, there's a little bit more at the bottom. Okay. I'd really like... Jill may initially be a little dazed or confused upon fronting, but if she sees something that is connected to the initial incident, i.e. blood, she immediately will be on a higher alert and typically will assume that the first man she sees is whoever brought her to front, or she assumes that they attacked Toko in some way. So I think I may have, like, implied... Yeah, hang on. We'll get to that. Did I answer your question? Am I going to change how many times she's killed? I'm going to look back into it and see like how many times. Probably a little bit less than the thousands that they throw at the front. Of the start of the game, or the front of the game. The start of the game. Yeah, so I say like, yeah, we can't exactly force her to front. And Byakuya's like, yeah, sure we can. I need to add the, where is it? Toko. Play the, evidence animation for the case file. Also look up the background for the library or the archive room if it exists, or make one if it doesn't. Should probably be like the boom, like the piano drop sound. And the reason why I have, like, the fear counter is because, like, I'm trying to convey, I guess, that Byakuya's being a bit of a dick, putting it lightly. Oh, it's the cafeteria. So, there's a heart beating sound here. Yeah, and Kyoko's just like, I'll give her a minute. Because Kyoko understands what's happening, but she doesn't call it out. I do, though. Funnily enough, the line that gave me for Byakuya that is, who asked you to do that? $54, okay. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Is it 56? $54. quiet. 49. It's like, yeah. Wait a fucking second. Wait a fucking second, what? So the reason that she says this is like she didn't anticipate the moment that they end up just Jack the Ripper-roo. Bro. Bro. Jack the Ripper-roo. The reason why she says this is like, oh, I didn't anticipate that if we were to end up in a courtroom, this would be how it happened, kind of thing. So, is this even a courtroom? Where is this? Okay, yeah, she jumps up a little bit, so I'll have to open up that and, like, move her down a bit. Toko. Yeah, so here you go. So Toko's assuming... Oh, not Toko, sorry. Jill here is assuming that one of them, you know, tried to attack Toko. Right? Yeah. So that's what that's supposed to be, is her, like, you know, assuming that one of them had caused, you know, Jill to front. So Jill's, like, you know, scanning to see, like, or not scanning, like, looking around to see, you know, who would be the most likely out of everyone there to have, like, done something to her. Or to Toko, rather. And this is, again, this is like, you know, she needs a title. I had originally, like, thought of, like, Ultimate Assailant, but that might not be accurate, because, like, that would imply that she's not acting in what she perceives to be defense. Ultimate Prosecutor could be a thing, but it may be misinterpreted. Please don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't use the ultimate assailant because that implies that, you know, that's no better than the original one. Please don't. Wait, please don't what? Does she need a title though? Because Toko's the one who's the student there, right? Not Jill. So why would Jill need a title? Right? Do you see what I'm saying? So what Doomy's referring to, in case I'm not sure who's fronting right now. If you had said I'm not sure I saw it, I apologize. But what Doomy's referring to is, like, at the bottom here, you can see, like, everyone's, like, special ability there, quote-unquote. It's an ultimate something, right? Corporate needs me to find the difference between these two sounds. You don't want to be one of those guys who just correct everything. What do you mean? I'm asking for your opinion. Or, like, anyone's opinion for that matter. Like, does Jill need an ultimate title? Because, again, Toko is the one who's the student, not Jill, right? The whole point of the rewrite is to you know, to go about, like, how... Well, not the whole point, but, like, one of the points here is that, you know, Toko and Jill aren't the same person. So by having them... You're episode 5, okay. By having... It seems awkward like that person doesn't exist. Not quite, Doomy. I would phrase it as they're different people. Because the original game, by calling her, like, a split personality, that assumes that rather than them both being, like, separate entities, they are both Toko, right? Which is not true. One's Toko, one's Jill. So, Toko has the ultimate title because she's the student there. Jill is an alter of Toko, but Jill isn't enrolled in the academy. So she's not a student, therefore she shouldn't have a title, right? That's my logic, at least. What do you guys think? But yeah, Playin said, like, corporate needs you to find the differences between this sound and this sound. She's part of Toko, so it doesn't sit right with you. So she should have a title? They're the same sound. Okay, what's this sound at the end of the Jill one? Oh, is it just like gasping for air? It's like a Pokemon cry. Like, the only thing coming to mind, like, if we have to give her a title, is... Tokamon? Okay. the one that's coming to mind would be, like, Ultimate Prosecutor. If we have to give her a title. And again, you know, like, when I'm, like, asking these questions or posting these things, I guess I'll say, like, they come from a place of... I was about to say they come from, like, a place of ignorance. Like, rather than... Like, I'm not trying to, come off as, like, offensive. Like, if I'm saying something, like, incorrect, like, it is literally that I don't know. So I hope you'll forgive me for that. If she wants one, so it's my call. It seems like they didn't want to be discovered as a system, so you'd say no. Okay. So I guess the idea would be, like, since... Okay. Oh, I meant they if I said she, I'm sorry. Seems like they didn't want to be discovered as a system, so... Jill shouldn't have a title, okay. 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 This game's 2 for 2 when it comes to misrepresenting characters with alter ego / J. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So I hope you'll forgive me for keeping a lot of, like, what Byakuya had been saying, like, from vanilla. The whole point I was trying to come off with, like, by leaving that in from Byakuya is that he's a bit of a dick. Putting it lightly. Because he doesn't like being told he's wrong. So, like, in, like, when we first find the case file, I think I even say, like... I had rewritten it, like, a little bit, because some other people who had read it thought that it came off as a little bit like I was trying to, like, talk to the viewer rather than to Byakuya. So I rewrote just, like, how the the conversation flowed a bit. But I am meta aware, that's true. Oh, that's the voice line stuff. Hang on. Background for the library might be 25. Let's see. Yeah, so this is vanilla, and then I added a bunch here. Like, I don't think that's accurate. Excuse me. Sorry, it's just I knew some people who lived with DID before I came here, and that term, split personality, it's not accurate. There's only preferred it if people used alter instead. Are you actually trying to educate me? You? Well, it's usually brought on through a trauma response, right? An alter takes over if things are too overwhelming to handle. I'll put dots here so it's like I'm thinking. Your point being, I remember those I knew telling me each alter was separate from each other. A split personality implies it's the same person under different circumstances, doesn't it? So I didn't use the correct, respectful language. My point still stands. No, it's actually relevant. If it's true that Jack is an alter of someone here, we don't know that it's Jill yet, so that's why I'm still referring to him as Jack, then that'd mean Jack would have fronted in response to something. Which would mean, even if they are here, there's a possibility it wasn't them. Yeah, and then, you know, he's like, do you hear yourself? You claim this obvious evidence doesn't point to our culprit. To claim that I am misinformed is laughable at best and dangerous at worst. I just don't think it's something we should necessarily discount, is all. So I hope that doesn't come off as, like, a bit preachy. Or, like, me trying to say, like, no, that's wrong. Because that's obviously not the intent. Byaku would 100% call me a woke liberal. Woke liberal. With pink hair and pronouns, are you?
Alright, okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna pop off for the night. Mahalo for popping in all. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You can also check out the links in the description, by the way. For links to my Discord, FNF Mods, TV Shows page for Law Series, Blue Sky, my Patreon. Maybe that's why he was insulting Mondo damn. Be sure to have some cereal and a sandwich for a mask. Wash your hands, get vaccinated while you still can. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.